We live in a time of unprecedented change. Technical advancements has led to a more enlightened, more connected, more time-sensitive, a much more consumerist society. The birth of Hollywood saw visionaries push creative and technical boundaries beyond their limits. Creativity was in the air, but at a cost. Only the best ideas were decided on by a board of directors who would give the green light. Anything that wasn't considered a viable business option was scrapped. Studios have made way to bedrooms. Stars have moved from the red carpet to red PJ bottoms, and more than 100 hours of video is made accessible to everyone, every single minute. 2006. The year YouTube forced the world to sit up and pay attention. All these ideas that would have normally been put in a scrap pile suddenly were aired for everyone to see. It was acceptable viewing to be drunk and cook, to mash 50 cheeseburgers together, wrap them in bacon and eat it. Suddenly, it was acceptable to be crazy, weird, daring, disturbing, violent. Finally, we could be truly creative. As of making this video, YouTube has been around for about 9 years, and what started as a simple way to share videos between friends has blown up to be one of the largest websites on the internet. It has changed the way we view media. It has changed the face of media as a whole, but an interesting trend has started to occur. When a lot of people go and see a movie, the movie execs see how popular that was, and then they greenlight for another sequel. If that goes well, there's another sequel, and then another, until the audience gets tired of that formula, and then moves on to another series of movies, and the cycle repeats again. This is a concept called creative fatigue. If you take a look at the box office, it's full of sequels, reboots, remakes. If you look at the best-selling games of the year and its subsequent years, this trend continues. As more money is poured into each venture, the risk of a good return diminishes. Therefore, the rate of creativity goes down. These people tend to fall back on true and tested formulas. The more money poured into each venture means the higher risk of a healthy return. The higher the budget, the lower the creativity. While YouTube doesn't necessarily see the multi-million-dollar budgets that Hollywood have, creative fatigue is still sneaking in. If you were able to look at all the content that was being uploaded every minute, the amount of let's plays, challenge videos, tag videos would make up a pretty large percentage of that upload. With all this freedom that we're given, why are we sticking to the same things again and again? The way YouTube works is someone looks at a video, and if they happen to click on one of the adverts on that page, then the creator gets some of that money. The more content produced, the higher likelihood of someone clicking on that advert. The golden rule of YouTube is to post content on a regular basis, and depending on the type of content that you produce, that could be a few times a day to once a week. The more subscribers you have means the more people who are just waiting until you upload the next video. You get users asking, begging, pleading, when's the next video going to come out? And the pressure of you either exceeding or at least matching what you did last time can be quite severe. So if this happens to you, just take a step back, just have a deep breath, and just relax. Don't just put a nicely edited Q&A video just because the audience or time says that you must upload at this particular time. Just take a moment and just make whatever you like to make without the pressure of time. What's the worst thing that can happen? You may lose a few subscribers, but if they unsubscribe because of a simple thing that you missed a day, then did you really want them as subscribers in the first place? So get out there. Don't be restricted by time and pressure. Go and make something truly creative.